Okay, hi guys. Welcome everybody to this
Hello.
amazing blockchain seminar. And I can see people are already joining this seminar already. We have a whole lot of people joining in. I'm your host for today. My name is Udwak Omoltan, and today I have here with me two amazing gentlemen. I call them the crypto gurus, the crypto lords. Okay, so we have here in the house Mr. Samuel Ogu, who is the CEO of Kokago Interactive Limited, and we have Mr. Miracle Choma, who is the CEO Hiverchain. Okay, and today we are here to dissect a very, very, very crucial topic that says how to make money from investing in cryptocurrency. Okay, a whole lot of people ask me that question every day, and I'm sure they also ask you guys the same questions too. Abby? So,
Yeah, sure.
so today we'll be dissecting that, and I promise you guys there's going to be an amazing time here. Invite your friends to come in, invite everyone to join this seminar. Okay, and for those of you that are going to join in late, this seminar is going to be recorded and will be uploaded to our YouTube. We did our previous seminar last week, Saturday, and there we talked about the ABC of cryptocurrency. All right. So just a little recap of what we did um, last Saturday. We talked about cryptocurrency. We talked about the blockchain. We talked about its possibilities, its applications, and how it can change everyone's life, both here in Africa and the world at large. All right. So it was really an exciting time, and we have that video up on our YouTube channel, Hiverchain. Okay. So if you're not following us on social media, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Hiverchain, one word. All right. So let's dive into the business of today. So
Yes.
we've heard a whole lot of things about cryptocurrency, how to make money. People intimidate a whole lot of people with how much they've made
Yeah.
in cryptocurrency and all. So we'll be talking about what it actually means to make money in cryptocurrency. Okay, so first of all, let me talk to Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel is a blockchain developer, and he has been into the crypto world for a couple of years now, and he has vast knowledge when it comes to cryptocurrencies and all. So, Mr. Samuel Ogu, what is a coin? Okay, you know, we have people have talked about Bitcoin, people have talked about Ethereum. So you hear people saying, please, when I buy this coin, what is going to happen? So please, what exactly is a coin? All right.
Okay, cool. So when we talk of coin in the crypto space, you're talking about a currency that is backed by a blockchain or has its own blockchain. So last week we spoke about blockchain, and so when a currency has its own blockchain, then it is a coin. Then I'll still expatiate on token. So when a currency does not own its own blockchain, but rather uses another blockchain, it's called a token. So when a currency has its own blockchain, it's referred to as a coin. While if the currency doesn't have its own blockchain and use another blockchain, then it's called a token. So that is just the difference between a coin and a token. So like Bitcoin is a coin, you get. Ethereum is a coin, and why it's called a coin? Because it has its own blockchain. In terms of Bitcoin, the blockchain is called Bitcoin blockchain. Why Ether is the coin of Ethereum. So the currency is called Ether, while the blockchain is called Ethereum. Why for token, we have different kinds of token. We have most popular token are run in Ethereum blockchain. So a popular token is Chainlink. So Chainlink is a popular ERC20 token that is built from Ethereum blockchain. So mainly that is just what a coin and a token is.
Okay, so for me, hearing you speak, I was hearing the developer speak. Okay, so I'm going to throw the same question to Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle has been
Oh,
a big time investor in cryptocurrency. He's also a trader. He trades cryptocurrency. So, Mr. Miracle, tell us what you understand by a coin and a token, and specifically, give us the specific difference between the both of them in a layman's term. All right.
well, I don't think there is a better way to explain it, right, than the way the developer has, right? Because a coin has its own blockchain, like he did, the Bitcoin, okay? It is secured by its own blockchain. But then a token doesn't have its own blockchain, right? Like Ethereum is a coin, right? Tron is a coin, or their currency are coins, right? But then they made it possible, the likes of Ethereum and Tron, they made it possible for you to be able to run a smart contract on their network, thereby allowing you to be able to create your own token, right? So as you're seated there right now, you can have UD token, right? You can have any token that you want, right? So a token is actually made possible because building a blockchain is not like an easy task anyway. Okay. So they more like simplified it for you, right? Build on our network, right? Then have your own tokens, issue your own tokens, right? Another way for me to try to explain it is like using a country. Like Nigeria has its own currency. So let's just say the states inside Nigeria will have to make use of the Nigerian currency. You understand? So let's just say the Ethereum is a community of persons, right? It's a community, it's a network. So if you want to be part of that network and have your own token, somehow you still need to spend Ethereum's own native token. That is why you see some of these tokens to pay transaction fees. You have to be paid with Ethereum. You get? So a coin has its own blockchain, but a token doesn't, makes use of another person's blockchain. That is the most simple way you can put it. If I try to dive deeper, I might maybe end up confusing
everyone.
the new, right?
Okay. So, Mr. Samalugu, I want to throw this question to you because I feel we need to understand the concept of money in reference to cryptocurrency. Okay, let's understand the concept of money in relationship to cryptocurrency.
Yeah, so when we discuss money is a huge topic, but money as a whole is all about perception. So perception and acceptance. So we have the traditional money in which we know of. So if I was to go through history, when we started using gold, so gold was considered to be money. It's a legal tender and it has a store of value. It can be, divided. So it's called money. And then we had to carry gold. So if you want to go buy, let's say, a cookie, you have to take your gold and travel with it and go get the cookie. So they weigh the gold and they say, okay, for this cookie or for this particular product, you're going to need this amount of gold. So with that, there's an exchange. So another property of money or characteristic of money is that it can be used to exchange, Then over time, it was so not visible traveling with gold. It wasn't easy to do transactions with your gold. So we moved into paper money, whereby each country has a foreign reserve in which keeps track of the amount of gold in of that country. And it's more like saying, oh, if you have 1,000 naira notes, that means you have this amount of gold in the bank. So what they did was to now take gold, physical gold, into the bank or into a warehouse or a place to store it, then issue paper money. So what it means is you travel with your paper money while your paper money is backed by the gold. So it's much more easier to take your 1,000 naira note You can have 1 million, with 1,000 naira note. It's going to look very light, and you can use it to travel and you can make transactions. So for them to be able to do that, there was an understanding between the seller and the buyer to say, if I give you 1,000 naira note, paper, it's actually paper, it's printed with designs on it. But if I give you this 1,000 naira note, you are going to give me this amount of product based on the value in exchange. And that perception was created and that acceptance was created. Now, in 2009, cryptocurrency evolved, which was called Bitcoin. And why Bitcoin was created, in general, Satoshi Nakamoto, they put it as, they didn't create Bitcoin as a way whereby people can use it to buy paper, to buy car, to do transactions. They didn't create it for that means. What it was created for was a form of incentive that people that made the blockchain to stay alive, to keep this transaction, they were giving this coin called Bitcoin. So it's more of an economics standpoint that, for you to use your resources to keep our platform from, making this transaction, we are going to give you this Bitcoin. We are going to give you this amount of Bitcoin. And with time, with the characteristics of Bitcoin, with its anonymity, it was now being used in the dark web. So we have the main web, we have the dark web. The dark web is more like 70% of the internet, while the main net is like 30% of the internet. So transactions were going on the dark web with Bitcoin. So because of that economy in the dark web, because of that community, large community in the dark web, it was being adopted. So someone could buy a piece of weapon, and using Bitcoin, they could make a transaction. And with Bitcoin, you won't know who is making that transaction. So it was adapted in the dark web. Then over time, people started using it on the main net. So people started using it to buy pizza. I think there's a guy that used over how many Bitcoin. I don't know if you know of that story, Miracle. I think it's over 1 Bitcoin. How many Bitcoin? A huge amount of Bitcoin. I think
it's over 10,000. I think over 10,000 BTC.
You get just to buy pizza. That was years back.
These village people are strong.
So crazy. Yeah, they even celebrate that particular day right now. Like they call it the Bitcoin Pizza Day. You get. So right now, just that same amount of Bitcoin, you can use it to buy huge amount of things. So with time, people started accepting payment, and they started exchanging Bitcoin with product, just like you have your paper note with maybe rice or beans, or you want to go buy a car. So people started adapting the use of cryptocurrency, and we look at it as the future because we are coming from we are going to a point whereby money is not just going to be physical, because money is going to be tied to a digital reference point whereby I don't need to hold anything. It's already happening in China. So if you go to China, is it that you're using WeChat, or what is the second, or Alipay? So those are like the two most popular platforms. So you go to the boss, you don't need to even take your credit card. You don't need to take any physical cash. If you have your mobile app, you just go, you're going to the boss, you use your WeChat or Alipay, you make payment. You're going to buy groceries, you can make payment. So we are moving to that point whereby from gold, physical gold, to paper money, to credit cards, now to digital currency. So you don't need to take anything with you. It's safer, and it will eliminate a whole lot of issues going on in the economy right now.
Okay.
So that is just a general explanation of money and application in the crypto space.
Okay, cool. So, Mr. Miracle, tell us now, because I have people here waiting. tell us now the different ways we can make money in cryptocurrency. All of them. We need to know all our options.
Well, basically, you can divide it into probably 2 or 3 ways. The first way is via investing. Secondly is trading. The third might be if you're gifted Bitcoin. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
You can make money via trading. First of all, let me explain what trading is. Trading is when you buy and sell a certain asset. You try to buy and sell a certain asset within maybe a period of a week or a month, just to make gains faster, right? So it's more like you're trading a certain asset. If it goes up, you sell, you buy low. That is trading, so that you try to make money quicker. Now, on the other hand, investing, in the crypto term, we call it hodl. For you to hodl means you build. Investing involves you building wealth over time. That is you buying in. It is referred to as a dollar cost averaging, right? So I have 1 million naira to buy Bitcoin, right? I don't just use the whole 1 million to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin is $10K, right? I might use 500K to buy in. Bitcoin goes to 9,900. I use another 100K to buy in. So I buy in stages. Okay, that way I am not being exposed to a certain price, right? I am, averaging in my buys. Then, like I said, gifting. They gift you. Someone loves you so much and then asks you, you send in your address, and then they send you any form of cryptocurrency. That's a way.
I think it should be the other way around. Like they're gifting.
Okay.
Not me gifting them.
Yeah, that's why I said, them gifting you a stack of Bitcoin or Ethereum. Or in the crypto space, what I advise people mostly, because trading is a lifestyle, right? You have to put in money to make money. That's just the truth, right? But then I advise people, before you start to trade, have some Bitcoin, buy some Bitcoin, right? You have to, if you have $100, $200, split it into 2, right? Hold some Bitcoin before you start learning how to trade or whatever, right? So in trading in trading Bitcoin, there is what they call mining. You can mine, you could farm. That is what is raining now. Farming. You can stake. There are so many things in in trading Bitcoin. But then in hodling, in investing, you just look out for a very good product. For example, now we are hearing of Ethereum, right? You go on your system, you ask yourself, because we've given us some resources where you can actually find out a thing or two about a currency that you like, right? CoinGecko.com or CoinMarketCap.com. You can look up any coin of your choice, right? So you pick a coin, you look into it and find out, is this coin, okay, now I'm going to share with you my trick on how I make money via the crypto space.
It's not your talking. Now you're answering the question.
So when I hear of, a coin, for example, a few weeks back, I heard of Trust Swap, right? So I looked at it and I asked myself, are these guys solving a real world problem or a real crypto problem, right? And when I looked at Trust Swap, I was like, I was wowed. I was like, these guys are solving a real crypto problem. Another thing I do is that I look at the total supply of the coin, right? So and also their total supply of the coin is around 100 million of the coin. So there's what they call market cap. That's market capitalization, right? That is what helps you to be able to evaluate a coin. For example, I hear people screaming about Ripple. Ripple is very cheap. Ripple is not even up to $1. So if I buy Ripple now and it reaches $1, I'm a big boy. Ripple would not reach $1 in the near future because of what is called market capitalization and the total supply of Ripple in the market. It not. Same thing with Tron. Tron has a huge amount floating out there. It's going to be difficult for Tron to reach $1 million. The market cap will be explosive. You understand? So, but when I looked at, the market cap of Trust Swap, I was like, this is truly a gem. in the crypto space, we hear it a lot. Gem, and we don't know. We try to find that gem. So when I saw it, I bought it. Right, I bought it below 40 cents, and within a week it rose to $1, $1.2. Right, and now picture I bought that stuff like $1K. I've doubled my money in less than a week. Right?
Did you buy it in $1K? Did you buy it in $1K? Let's know.
I can't tell you that.
Okay, you can't tell us.
Right, but I actually bought it, and within less than a week, it did more than 2x. Right, but then I have understanding that this thing solves a real crypto problem. Its use case hasn't even started. Right, so I am holding for the long run, probably in 2 years or 3 years time. Right, that is when I will unleash that bag, and maybe sell it off or whatever. But then that is what I do, right? Also, when I look out for a coin to buy, I look at the community, right? If I've learned something in crypto, it's hype, right? There are some shit coins out there that has no use case, no use value, but mad community. For example, Ripple. For example, these days now, Tron, right? I might look at Tron, I look at the hype, and I'll be like, wow, people screaming over this coin. It's not as if it's new or anything. There's what they call fundamental analysis, which is what is happening, the noise, filter the noise, find out, go to the community, what are they saying? This thing that they are saying, does it have the power to pump the coin, right? Then what I do is I buy in, and then I'm looking at, once the pump happens, I exit. I have no intention of holding the coin for a long time. I did that, right? I did that recently with Tron. I also did that with Binance, right? I've done that with a host of even OneUp, uptrend. I did that with this whole DeFi period. I've done that with a whole lot of coins because the noise is too much, right? Everybody's screaming of their own pet rock, of their own coin being absolute. So you look at the noise and you be like, oh, okay. Just like when Bitcoin dumped, the whole market came down with it. Then I asked myself, where are those coins that were making noise, that their community is very strong? I looked at some of them and I bought some of them in maybe small quantity. And now that Bitcoin is back, most of them are back up. And I'm exiting those coins because I don't see any use case in them for a long run. So I just use it to grow, because this whole game is all about you growing your Bitcoin or growing your Ethereum. Most of these other coins, in the next 1 year, 2 years, or 6 months from now, you will not see them again. They are vanished. More like some of the coins we bought in 2017, Regal coin, Hexra, etc. They are nowhere to be found. But if you bought them and then swapped them for Ethereum or swapped them for Bitcoin, or even for USD Theta, you're good to go. You never lost, right? So that is for me. That is basically investing. Is me trying to, even after I do most of these my trades and I get a profit, sometimes I take like 30% or 40% of the profit and I throw it away. When I mean throw it away, I throw it to my vault, right? To my Bitcoin. I store my Bitcoin, right? Then I still play, because trading, the truth about trading is calculated gambling, right? So you just have to know what.
Gambling that went to Harvard.
Right. Gambling that is using technical instruments, you're using your support, your resistance, you're using FA and all that good stuff. So you can make money via investing, and investing is one of the ways that I recommend that people start with. Buying, research the project. Sometimes you need to join an active community like Hiverchain. We talk in our groups, when you lay down project, we look at it, we discuss, right? Even in Hiver, we are building what's it called? We are building instruments. Yes, we are building things that would actually help people to invest better, have greater understanding. The aim of Hiver is for you to be able to think for yourself, look at a project and be able to ascertain, do I like this thing? Do I feel that this has a real world application? And then,
do I have all the necessary information I need to make a decision?
Right.
Yeah, so
right.
that's what,
right. That's what Hiver is all about, right?
Yeah, that's what Hiver is all about.
On that direction, is most people come to you and be like, hey, you know what? Give me 100,000. I want to use your money to invest in the crypto space for you. And right now, once someone hear crypto, they're already looking at money, money. So you should be careful when someone comes to you with that notion, oh, I want to invest for you. The whole existence of crypto is for you, your own bank, your own finance.
True.
So it's not I'll give you the money, you will go and buy the Bitcoin. You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's better that way because a whole lot of people get scammed from this. Give me your money, let me use it to invest for you in cryptocurrency. You get, ask them what cryptocurrency do they want to invest in. And most of these things, they take your money and they go put it in a Ponzi system. You get, and they run away with your money. And most Ponzi systems these days, they'll be like, oh, we are trading with your money. It's common sense. If you are trading with my money, why don't you just go apply for a loan and make more money for your own self instead of getting my money and giving me, some of them will say they will give you 30%. No reasonable financial institution is going to give you 30% a month. It's not realistic at all. It doesn't work. Some of them will say, oh, we'll give you 10%. It's a Ponzi. You need to study it. You need to understand what they are doing. They say they are trading. Are they really trading? Some of them will say, oh, we have this high efficient bot, whereby we buy currency. I will give the bot trade. The bot does over 1,000% in a month. If they are making that huge amount of money, they won't request for your money and still be giving you money.
Right.
Even hedge funds do not give people huge amount of money.
They don't give you 30%.
You come in at all. Before you can even get a 5% from an hedge fund, you have a solid negotiation with them. They give you, most hedge funds 2% of your profit. So they are using your money, they are making more money, but they give you 2%. It's stable.
Right.
Very stable.
You should be careful.
Yeah. I had one of my friends. She called me like 2 days back. Someone wanted her to invest in Tron, right? The person told her that with 1,000 Tron, that by December she would have more than 1.5 million, right? And the person told her that 1,000 Tron is 45,000 naira. I laughed, and I'm like, told you 1,000 Tron is 45,000. I told her, because I don't like talking much, right? Because some of these things it's annoying to me when you get some of these questions. So I showed her, I had to screenshot CoinGecko, the price for TRX. I told her that, see, 1,000 Tron is not up to 15,000 naira when you exchange it. 1,000 Tron is not up to 15K. And if the person wants to collect 45K from you, he wants to cheat you to even start with, right? And then for him to tell you that by December you would have 1.5 million, do you know how many percent that is within less than 6 months? From alleged 45K to 1.5 million.
Wow.
I don't know. Probably I should have been I would have had a yacht right now in Bahamas, maybe chilling and maybe, I don't know, with some people. You get, but it doesn't make sense. People in the quest to get into crypto, right, lose it, right? So I was explaining to someone a few days back, I was like, see, there are different players in this crypto game. You have the legit traders, the people that trade. Most of them won't even ask you for your money because they know how the market is. They like to bear the liability for themselves, right? They want to be accountable to themselves, not be accountable to you. So they have the traders, they have the investors, the ones that are not speculating on price. They just buy and forget. If Bitcoin is going down, they look for more money and buy. They have the Yahoo boys, who unfortunately is collecting money through Bitcoin, And those are the problems now. The people I'm about to call now are the problem the crypto space is having in Nigeria, right? They make it look as if they are traders, they are forex traders. And when they flaunt wealth, the unsuspecting newbies or whatever fall for it, not knowing that this person is not a trader, he is just scamming people and collecting into their crypto. Then we have the marketers. The marketers are the ones that market any form of platform that comes. I don't know if these ones are even the worst set, right?
No, they are crazy.
Yeah. Because now, this set now, most of them don't even understand crypto itself. Guys, this set does not even know crypto. In fact, these two sets, the G-Boys, the thing with the G-Boys is that they don't even want to hold the Bitcoin. They just want the Naira, right? And then go and do whatever they want to do with their money. But now, these marketers, they promise you heaven on earth. They are the ones that hold seminars. They go all out to make you join, because once you join, they earn via referral bonus, commissions, leadership people. They make money, so they are going to spend their money to make more money, right? Most of them doesn't even know the technology behind what they are telling you to join, right? I've heard a whole lot. I was warning people about Pennywise. Some people even told me that someone has gone to Pennywise office in the UK. Right? I was like, that's really, yeah. Now we are getting to find out if the people that did Pennywise, the developers, they are probably university students in Port Harcourt, right? You know. Now, same thing with Wazobia, right? And Forsage, both Forsage on Ethereum, Forsage on Tron. They have, I've heard of FX farms. People are holding huge seminars in Port Harcourt for that. Now, I tell people, right, before you venture this in, as a newbie, that is the newbies are more focused on. As a newbie, before you venture into this thing, have more than a basic understanding of what this whole cryptocurrency is all about. For example, me, myself, I can venture into Pennywise or Cash, what's the, Cash FX or Farm FX or FX Farm, sorry.
FX Farm.
FX.
I know when to exit because I already know that this is Ponzi. I know when I got in, I have an exit plan. Right? Because I know that this thing is scam. I know. And I've been in the market. I know how it works. So by the time I see, okay, my time has come, I exit. But as a newbie, you don't know. You already, see, guys, you bought Bitcoin. What these people don't even understand is sometimes when you buy this Bitcoin, and other people are, see, when people started talking about Tron was not pumping. Tron was just there. People started shouting Tron. They started buying into Tron. Tron's price started going up. What people don't even understand is that when they bought Tron the first time, after like 2-3 weeks, their Tron price has already gone up by them just holding Tron. But now they decide to use their Tron to go and do something else, which is a good thing. But in the long run, they will lose their Tron and they will not have the money. Then did you gain anything? No. But okay, assuming you held on to Tron for some time and sold it, you would have made money.
Okay, so let me cut you short there. So what you're trying to tell us now is that the ultimate is Bitcoin. If you want to go into
for
cryptocurrency,
me,
the king, the oga patapata of them all,
right?
Is Bitcoin.
See, I quoted something for you guys our last meeting, right? Charlie Lee, the guy that developed Litecoin, he made this. These guys are billionaires. These guys has money. These people have money because they created their own coin and they are relevant in the crypto space. He said, before you buy any other shit coin, this is even his own coin included, buy some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the standard. I am not a Bitcoin maximalist anyway, right? I am not a Bitcoin maximalist, right? But I tell people, I own Ethereum, I own Neo, I own, what's it called, Trust Swap, I own PRX, I own some altcoins, right? But I have Bitcoin, and I still told you guys on our last meeting that this Bitcoin is for my kids, right? I gave you an instance. 2016, I bought my first Bitcoin. Then when I bought Bitcoin was around $700 for one Bitcoin. And I bought it for 400K, right? Exchange rate then was terrible because you can't source for Bitcoin. So I bought it around 500 Naira per dollar, right? Then exchange rate was around, normally should be around, is it 200 and something or 300 and something naira, but I bought it for 500 plus per dollar. And in 2017, without you trading the Bitcoin, without you investing it in anywhere, one Bitcoin rose to 7 million. All of us are still alive. All of us are still doing well. 2017 is not far off. The data is there. You can go check it up.
Yeah.
Bitcoin rose almost $20,000 for one. Currently, one Bitcoin is around $10,400, right? For someone that bought one Bitcoin for 400K, am I in a loss? No. Now, picture one Bitcoin when your first kid is 16, 17 years from now, right? This is like generational transit of wealth. I was talking to a man at the office last week. He was like, yeah, he understands, but he still wants to enjoy. This is someone that his first son is in the UK, right? But he still wants to. But the good thing is that the man has a sound knowledge of crypto, right? But now, as youngsters, we have to not only plan for ourselves, but for our kids. That's why you see people like Warren Buffett. They don't trade. They don't do buying and selling, this trading that we want to be doing. They invest. You mustn't have 1,000 1 million naira or $10,000 for you to say, okay, now I have to start investing. No, right? Okay. With your small money, dollar cost average in, like buy small. 5,000 naira worth of Bitcoin, someone will sell it to you, right? You can start from there.
Cool. That makes a whole lot of sense. Guys, for those of us watching, we have a Telegram group, and in that Telegram group, we dissect everything that has to do with cryptocurrency and blockchain. We give you, we enlighten you, we teach you, especially for the newbies. We have an ebook which we just released this past week. We dropped a whole lot of stuff there that is going to, help you to grow in the crypto space. So I just saw someone asking if we have a WhatsApp group. No, we don't have a WhatsApp group, but we have a Telegram group, and I'm dropping the link to the Telegram group now. Okay, I just put it out there for everyone to see. Okay, so join our Telegram group. Actually, after our last seminar last week, we actually helped someone to evade a scam. Okay, so someone wanted to invest in a particular platform, and Mr. Samuel Ogo here took his time here to do his forensics to find out if that was a legit platform or a scam platform, and that person was actually ready to invest. Okay, so those are the kind of things we do there. If you have any question about a particular platform, someone is telling you, let me bring my money, bring your money, let me invest for you, I'll be giving you 10K. I have a whole lot of people, old women also too, they scam them. I have people that they do that too on a daily. So please, these are the kind of things we trash out on our Telegram group, okay? We're building a community there, so join us over there. Okay, so a whole lot of people are asking, I have somebody asking here, what is the minimum amount I can use to, okay, now this is the way they put the question. What is the minimum amount I can use to join? How much can I use to join Bitcoin? So please, guys, you don't join Bitcoin. You don't join Bitcoin. You buy Bitcoin. Now, I tell people that getting Bitcoin as a source of wealth is like when you go to a place and you see someone has maybe 2 acres of land, and 2 acres of land is worth 50 million naira. Uncle, you don't have 50 million naira to buy, but at least you want to have a land in that vicinity. You want to have a stake in that area. What you can do is say, okay, I have maybe 1 million naira. Give me a plot of land there. You've bought a plot of land there. You fenced it. It's your own. You have it. But it's still part of the 50 million naira, 2 acres land. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that land is your own. Tomorrow, if you have another 1 million and you say, okay, let me buy another 1 plot and add. You still buy another 1 plot and add. It is still your own. You fence it round. It's yours. In the future, you decide that, this place now, the 1 million naira I paid for this land is now worth, the land is now worth 5 million. And you have something you want to do with the money, you can decide to sell or still keep it. It's yours. The same applies to Bitcoin. Okay? You have money, you want to buy Bitcoin, you cannot buy 1 Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin in fractions. Keep it, keep holding it. Like Mr. Miracle said here, yes, it's good to trade. Now, trading is awesome, it's fine, it's fantastic. but it's also very, very advisable, especially for newbies, to do what? To hold their Bitcoin. Okay, so Mr. Samuel Ogu, what is the minimum amount you could use to buy, not join this time around, to buy Bitcoin?
Okay, so the same question can be applied to dollar. So anytime you hear Bitcoin, just look at it as digital dollar. So ask yourself, what is the minimum amount I can use to buy a dollar? So currently, I don't have what dollar rate is, but let's say dollar is 400 naira. So what it means is that you can go to the aboki and give them, or the bureau de change, and you can give them 400 naira. They will give you $1. You get. So the same thing applies to Bitcoin. But Bitcoin, the cool part of Bitcoin is just like you have Naira, you have Kobo. So in Bitcoin, you have one Bitcoin, just like you have Naira. Then you have a unit called Satoshi. So if you can afford to buy one Naira is 100 Kobo. You could say, I want to buy 10 Kobo. And if you have 10 Kobo in 10 places, you join it, you have 1 Naira. The same thing applies to Bitcoin. You can buy 0.001 Bitcoin. Tomorrow, buy 0.0001 again. You keep adding, There is no goal to Bitcoin. It's not a race for who gets to have 1 BTC. If you have 0.001 Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin. It's just like you have 50 cents. You don't have dollar, you don't have $1, but you have 50 cents. You get. So you still have dollar. You get, but not $1. So the same thing applies to Bitcoin. So there are different platforms in which you can buy Bitcoin from. You can easily buy Bitcoin. So most times I recommend Luno. Why I recommend Luno is because you could just use your credit card or your debit card, and you could just buy. And they have a wallet there whereby your Bitcoin will be stored. So tomorrow you can say, oh, I want to buy 1,000. I think in Luno you can even buy 500 naira. Yeah, I think there's a minimum of up to. But let's say 1,000 for instance. You can go there, use 1,000 naira to buy Bitcoin. Tomorrow you use 2,000. Another day if you have 100,000, you can buy. So you just keep accumulating. So there is no minimum amount, depending on the platform that the person wants to sell it to you. You could even meet individual and say, oh, you know what, just give me 200 naira worth of Bitcoin. And if the person has, you can just transfer it to you and collect your 200 naira. And it transfers to your wallet.
So that's awesome. Okay, so Mr. Miracle, we've heard about, we heard people talking about staking. I think you also mentioned staking too as ways people could invest, make money investing in cryptocurrency. You mentioned staking, you mentioned mining. So please, can you just throw more light on staking and mining?
Well, those terms are very high for beginners, right? But I'm just going to try as much as possible to break it down. What mining is more like minting your own currency, right? For Bitcoin, it is virtually impossible for the common man to mine Bitcoin now, right? Because it involves the use of heavy equipment, mining rigs, for you to be able to solve the cryptographic puzzle. It's a race every 10 minutes, who solves the cryptographic puzzle to, get the mining reward. So, yeah, so most of the times when some of these platforms, Ponzi platforms comes, they tell you, come and mine. When you're mining for a currency, you don't need to put money. You don't need to put money to mine currency, right? If the currency is a genuine currency, what you need to mine a currency is your hardware, your system, right? With a good processor and all that good stuff. Sam knows about this thing probably more than I do, right? That is mining, securing the network, contributing your own quota, contributing your system power to help secure the network. So you're incentivized, for doing that. That is mining. Staking is a new thing now that is happening in the whole DeFi ecosystem. Now, DeFi stands for decentralized finance. This is where you lock up your genuine crypto. Now, guys, you just have to be careful. This is where you lock up your genuine crypto in the sense which like Ethereum, for them to now be giving you their own token. So I can write up a smart contract, or I can partner with Sam and we'll write a smart contract. And we tell you that come and, they call it farming, come and farm Sam's token, right? So you now, for you to farm Sam's token, you have to stake Ethereum. Now, we know that Ethereum is a recognized coin. You guys will now stake your Ethereum in a smart contract. Me and Sam now will be giving you guys our token. It's a speculative token, right? We are giving you right. It is valueless. The funny thing is that most of the developers in these things are telling people our token is valueless. So, in the case of Yon.Finance, right? Yes. YFI, Andre told everybody that this token is worthless. He used the word worthless, valueless, right? But today that token is worth more than one Bitcoin. At least that's how I checked. It was $43,000 for one YFI. $43,000. Something that someone told you is worthless. I made a coin and I told you, see, this my coin is worthless, and people are buying it heavily, right? So that is it. So the thing here is that me and Sam might still decide one day, because Sam has the admin keys to the smart contract, and one hot afternoon we disappear. Everybody's Ethereum that was staked in the smart contract is gone, right? And maybe in the next 2 days or 2 weeks, we are somewhere in the south of France testing wine, and speaking French,
so it's a 50-50 kind of thing, yeah, when it comes to staking,
right? When it comes to in trading generally, right? Sometimes they tell you, even in Tron, this is their sun mining. They said it there. It is a social experiment. It is there. Most of these things. Sometimes we don't read, and sometimes when we read, just like you're signing up to a new platform, you go and click terms and conditions as if you've read it, and then you've given them permission. Anything that happens, if you sue them, it is there. You clicked it before you continue, right? So most of these platforms, they will tell you this is a social experiment. What else can I tell you more than that? Some of them will also tell you that this token here is valueless. It's for governance. And you will still say, yes, we know. We'll believe it, you're right. We'll believe it. You get right. And sometimes, based on newbies, you don't understand that some of these smart contracts are unaudited. They have backdoors. Some of them, the admin holds the admin key, right? So one morning he can wake up and it happened in hot dog dumped, disappeared. So many projects like that. But then, as someone that has understanding, you know that there is nothing that is absolute, right? You just have to put in money, do your research, or attach yourself with a community that can help you out. Ask questions. That is what Hiverchain is all about, right? We are building systems that will help you do that will also, guide you, for you to be able to think for yourself. Ask questions. Then now decide. That is why they tell you do your own research. Right? Now decide and say, I will invest in this, and now choose an amount that if something goes wrong, a smart contract might have a bug and it might take time before they resolve it and send out the monies back to the people. But in that time, have you had attack like 3 times, or do you continue living your life normally? You get, that is what this whole space is all about, right?
Okay.
So have understanding and then ration your investments.
Cool. So the safest thing to do now for newbies is, please don't listen to anybody telling you to trade. You trade only when you've gotten the knowledge about trading, and knowledge about trading cannot be gotten in 1 month, 2 months. It's something that you do over time, practicing with money that you can lose. But the safest and the best way to make money investing in cryptocurrency is to hold your Bitcoin. Keep holding your Bitcoin, keep accumulating it, keep piling it up. All right. So I heard one of you guys mention the vault, something about vault, storing your Bitcoin in the vault. Mr. Sam, can you explain like throw more light on how it happens?
Okay, so I operate a guaranteed trust bank uh, account. So, and I have a savings account. So it's called a savings account, but I can remove my money anytime I want. So imagine you have Bitcoin and it's in your wallet and you can remove your Bitcoin anytime you want. But actually, you're trying to keep this Bitcoin for your kids. So just imagine. So it's for sure, like for sure, I can bet my life into it right now that in the next 10 years, 10 years is too much. In the next 5 years, 5 years is too much. In the next 2 years, whatsoever Bitcoin is worth now, it's going to be way more than what it is in the
Sure.
next 2 years. It's for sure. So you happen to have one Bitcoin. So how do you get to keep it for the next 2 years or for the next 5 years, which is going to do way more than, let's say, 2000% or way more than that? How do you get to keep it? So what we are doing in Hiverchain platform, we're trying to create a vault whereby you can lock up your cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin. So you say, oh, I want to lock it up for next year, December, because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to withdraw it because I know next year, December is going to be worth higher. And next year, December is going to be released for me and I can use it to do whatever I want to do. So that is the vault system. You have, I don't know of any platform that has a legit vault. So most platforms calls themselves, I think blockchain.com, they have I think even
Coinbase.
Coinbase. I think Coinbase has a vault. They call it vault, but I can decide to withdraw my money anytime I want. You
Yeah.
get, they just call it vault, but it's not really a vault. Just like the Nigerian banking system called, or the banking system in general calls it a savings account, but I can withdraw my money anytime I want. You get. So then on that thing, when we talk on trading and how we can make money, let me tell you, myself, I do not trade. I have a strong understanding on trading, a vast knowledge on trading. I'm not a newbie, but I do not trade at all. For me, what I do is to hold. I hold cryptocurrency. I look at a project, I do my research, I look at a token or a coin, I buy and I keep. So last year, December, I bought Chainlink, and Chainlink then was $2. I bought Chainlink, and currently Chainlink is like $12. So that
Sweet
is
money.
going to, like, that is like, I wasn't doing nothing. So, but the truth of the matter is that you will make way more money if you can trade, especially day
Efficiently.
traders. You make bastard money. You still lose money, but you make way more money if you know what you are doing. But will advise you for beginners, just on. And like Miracle said, trading is a lifestyle. If you see a trader, they are always on their system. They are always checking, you know, always up to date, reading news, trying to know. The same thing goes with Forex. If you are trading, it's just that Forex is even better because during the weekend, the markets are closed. So you
Yeah.
get to relax, enjoy, moments with your loved ones. But crypto trading, the market never sleeps.
Never sleep.
So even when you are discussing with your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you are looking at charts. You get. So it's a lifestyle and needs dedication. But you can't afford that lifestyle. Look into a project, buy the coin, and just keep it. Do things you want, keep it. Then don't be greedy. Now, greed is the main source of scam. So what scammers do, they feed on your greed. Don't be greedy. When you buy a coin or when you buy a token, don't say, oh, when the token, I will keep it for the next. I have a target. So for me, for Chainlink, I have a target. Once it hits that target, I take it out. I'm taking it out, I'm taking it back to BTC. When I see another project, so don't be greedy to say, oh, the market is going down, I should buy. Oh, the market is going up, I should sell. No, calm down. Do your research. Know when to enter, know when to go out. And going out, you should have a target. So most of these platforms, they tell you, keep buying our token, especially in Ponzi system. They tell you, oh, you know what, if you invite your friends, we'll give you so. If you invite this, we'll give you so. They advise you to keep buying. Don't keep buying. Know when to step out. Like Miracle said with the Tron, he bought and he stepped out quickly. So I think he posted on the group that he stepped out, and someone was like, "Why did you step out now when it's still going up?" He has a target. When he gets to this target, I'm going out.
No greed.
Don't be greedy. You say, "Oh, it must. I should still wait. I should wait. It will get to." If it is a percentage that you are okay with, step out. You get it. As simple as that.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So we've come to the end of today's seminar, and it has really been exciting and enlightening. Okay, so we've come to understand that for you to have a stake in the cryptocurrency world and also make money also investing in cryptocurrency, you need to have to hold a whole lot of cryptocurrency, especially the ultimate, the king, the queen, which is Bitcoin. Okay, forget about all those shit coins. You can use the shit coins to get more Bitcoins.
That is the goal.
I sense that phrase I just made there. I think I should frame it. Use the shit coins to get the Bitcoins. You know. Okay, so guys, for those of you that are not in our Telegram group, please join our Telegram group, because if you have anybody telling you come and join stuff, bring it there. Let's look at it. Let's dissect it. Let's trash it. Let's know what. Let's know what's going to happen. Someone is asking, which projects should we invest in now apart from BTC and Ethereum? Come over to the Telegram group and we're going to discuss that. Okay, so we're going to have the next Zoom meeting next week Sunday, I think same time. All right. Yeah. So this seminar is actually recorded and it's going to be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Hiverchain. So go there. We have the video from last week's seminar, and we're also going to have the video from today's seminar. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hiverchain. Okay, please stay safe out there, get more money, and buy Bitcoin. Okay, so see you guys next week. Bye.
All right, goodbye.
Bye, guys.